Anyway, okay, I have to get up. I'm a mess. Sorry, okay? I wanted to sing a song for everyone, but I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy for a kitty cat. Too lazy for a kitty cat. Mama, mama. Okay, so anyway, I see all the cats. I wanted to lay down, you know. But the only thing that I have feline qualities, but the only thing I don't have right now is the cat naps. Cats, they sleep all day, all night. But I don't have that luxury to be sleeping all day and all night. So, yeah, because for whatever I need to be sleeping, I am here trying to tinker and figure out what is happening here in our collective. Okay, so what is happening here? Too sexy for my kitty cat. So anyway, do you know there's a lot of types of star seeds? Pleiadian, Lyran, Sirian, Andromedan, Arcturian. There's a lot more. Who cares what kind of star seeds are we? But we have the same mission, but there's differences really, because some are builders, some are have strong feminine qualities, some are simply be damsel in distress, okay, and some are really just out of it. They're like in another planet, okay. Before my awakening, I stumbled into this kind of souls, like their vlogging is like, like you need to be really high to be looking at you need to be really high to be looking at their I forgot what their name now. There's this one guy, he's supposed to be popular, and then he was even saying, I forgot what his name, but a lot of girls would be like emailing or comments in his section. He said that he even had to go through, he has to check himself into the mental asylum because of his awakening. And then a lot would be like shocking, but you'll be surprised with these spiritually awakened souls, because we are like, we say what we say. There's no filtering already. Like, you can you can, like, it's the same as me. I can come in here in front of the camera, no makeup, not even combing my hair. There will be times like my style would be like, if I'll be like a Barbie Kitty Kat, but there will be times like really, like, like just don't care in the world, okay, like right now, okay. So anyway, but we have types of men and types of women. So anyway, it's the same as your style. It's But we are here in this physical world. It's a reality that you gotta take care of you. Like, I mean, self-care, self-love. We cannot be manifesting soulmate if your soulmate is not even attracted to you. No matter how much we're going to be doing manifesting, or like trying to like force this connection, if there's no attraction there, we have to be realistic, okay? So that's why sometimes if we're pushing buttons, if truly there's an attraction there, we're going to see. But how are you going to say, yeah, your soulmates, romantic soulmates at least, but others going to say, oh, it's sexual soulmate. I never even gone that far. I mean, maybe, but no, but I always just think like it's romantic soulmate, higher level soulmate, twin flame soulmate. I mean, if you're a soulmate, there's got to be connection in there. But there's also soulmates that, pets can be your soulmate. It's non-romantic, okay? But we are not, we are open, like platonic, non-romantic, because we could find that in a mentor, in a friend, in a teacher, or in a best friend, in a co-worker, or something like that. But in our case right now, we are manifesting, and we are waiting for a romantic soulmate. So that's why we are here in this journey. So anyway, like oh my god, don't even say, I did not even comb my hair. I have an obsession of I have an obsession for hair. You don't even know. It's like my track record for my obsession for my hair had, like, since Las Vegas. My photographers, my best friend, we have constantly tripped to the beauty supply because I don't know, there's just this one point in my life started in Las Vegas that I wanted to go like blonde, to the point that I learned the hard way. So try even here, the pandemic, I cannot think straight, and then if I'm using like bad products that I shouldn't have from the beauty supply, we all go through that. But now, I don't know. I mean, I have a track record for being blonde. I have that obsession forever since Las Vegas. But in Las Vegas, I've been experimenting with my hair there, okay? Like it was dark. And then my best friend there, my girlfriend says, Cookie, why don't you try to be like more blonder? So I said, I don't know if my hair can take it. And then that kind of started now. Oh my god, there's one time like I burned my hair and I had to shave. The lady has to cut the burned ends and then has to like shave like this side in here, and then I had to wear like wigs for a few months or so. And then but my hair grows really fast anyway, so don't even be saying. There's already 2 New Years. I won't understand. My hair will be white. 2022, my hair is white, platinum. At the strike of New Year, okay? 2023, that one too. Both in a yacht party, my hair is white. I don't even know why I even do that. I said I makeover, but why would I even be looking at my hair and it's all be platinum? What am I going to be at the Playboy Bunny? Like, like Marilyn Monroe. Maybe I do have Marilyn Monroe issues. Or maybe, no, I hope not, because I don't want her depression and her sadness. Back then, no one really cares for Marilyn Monroe. She's just popular now. But before, everyone thought she's insane because she fell in love with JFK, and then she would be calling the White House, okay? And then everybody would be saying like, why are you calling in here, whatever. She got obsessed with JFK, and then that kind of possibly like grew into her um, obsession. But there was a conspiracy that she was being given like all this antidepressant and something, but I think it's depression. She died in her bed. That's really sad. So you can't really like say mental health, anxiety, depression, even how perfect you think a person is, and then when they just lose it, see you later, bye bye. Okay, so anyway, we all go through that anyway. So so that's the reason why we are here trying to make each other strong, because we don't want to snap. You handle too much pain, handle too much heartache, and a lot of triggering, and a lot of triggers that I went through for the past few years. I could have snapped. If you weren't here with me, my soul tribe, I do not know what I have, like I would have lost it. Maybe I'm already losing it. But with all these triggers and ugliness, RJP should have contained that ugly person's triggering. Shouldn't be like that. But anyway, women are women. Women are catty. Women are really, especially those who are really fucked up and just insecure. We all go through that soul tribe. Even how much you think like you're you're not insecure, there's going to be stages, really, that. But in our case, insecurity, anxiety, dark night of the soul, spiritual awakening, nothing is as extreme as this. You will be thinking and looking at other people who's going to be saying, oh, I'm so in the darkness right now, I'm in pain. No one is fucked up as I am right now. Okay? And then going through this kind of tweaking in my mind right now with some kind of intuition, that's messed up. So don't even underestimate this fucked up, beautiful, hot mess in here. Okay? So everybody going to be so dramatic, but I am taking everything sober. Okay? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't even smoke weed. I tried, but my roommates smoke weed, and sometimes they will be saying, Melody, come join us, everybody be smoking in here. So anyway I said, next time, not for me. But I did have that, like my girlfriend would even be giving me that, but that's insane. That really smells. Okay, I can even put it on my closet, it would really smell. But I'm not saying that I'm going to be judgmental, because others, that's really like their saving grace. Okay, when they're really stressed out, when they're in pain. Here in NYC, it's legal now. You can buy a blunt like that. Actually, it's $10. You can buy a single blunt. Remember, I was smoking like that on my birthday because I was so stressed out, and then I dyed my hair black. That's how insane it was. Luckily, there was the emotional support of a pit bull. And I kind of like, even when I was so super depressed, I had to get up and walk the pit bull every day behind Met Museum, because that's our spot in Central Park. I was so sad, my soul child. But this weed, they are the type that could really make someone depressed. So some, it would make them sleep, but some, it would make them depressed. And then if you're having stomach ache, that's bad weed. Okay, maybe you're smoking too much of a bad weed, and then you got stomach ache. Why I'm saying that? Because when I went to California like long time ago, the I was roommates with someone who smoked weed 24/7. So I don't smoke like her, but since I'm hanging out like in the same vicinity as her, so I could smell the weed. So it's like a second degree smoker like that. Like I will get high just from inhaling that smoke in her room. But the disadvantage is I will get stomach ache. Like it's really bad stomach ache. Like I even went to the extent of going to the doctor, and then the doctor said, you're fine, just take whatever. And I thought I have intestine problem, like gastroenteritis, or some kind of like liver problem, or pancreas, or something like that. But I do not know what happened. It was bad stomach ache. I do not even know why that would be like the side effect of inhaling weed. I mean, I was just a second, I do not really like smoke weed, but I inhaled from her room. Okay, but that really gave me bad stomach ache. But anyway, that was my experience. But actually, if you have bad stomach ache, that could also be food poisoning. That could also be like large intestine or small intestine, or gastroenteritis, or something like that, or acid reflux, too much acidity, or something like in your diet. So anyway, yeah, things we have to go through, right? So anyway, I bought like a $10 blunt around my birthday this year, but that gave me a super headache. So, and I asked my roommate why, and then my roommate said maybe they it's not good quality because it's coming from the smoke shop, because they possibly added like tobacco in the marijuana or something like that. Anyway, I live a clean lifestyle right now, and that's the best thing that ever happened to me in my spiritual journey. I'm not saying like I'm a bore or something, but that's the way I need to be to survive this journey. If I drink, if I smoke, if I'm going to be smoking weed, and I'll be depressed, even if others going to be saying, oh, that's for pain. Oh, shut up. Okay, that's your addiction because you want that little bit of escape. Okay, escape from reality. But when that weed is going to like kind of like off your system, and then you're going to wake up to reality and you're depressed again. So I don't want to be dependent on pills. I don't want to be dependent on anything. My little addiction here is Coke, or maybe Coke Zero, Diet Coke, at least once a day, or if anything, most is 2 kinds. But I'm trying to and our coffee, okay, or maybe like some pastries. That's what my little emotional cravings, okay. So but I make sure that I kind of balance it out too, because others would have addiction like alcohol. I don't drink, but I do socially, okay. But if it's just me, I'm not craving alcohol, I don't crave smoking, nothing. So imagine going through this awakening sober, and then you're going to go through triggers and heartache and heartbreak. Others, okay, because they're too fucked up to even be thinking, and then they'll just say, fuck that bitch, fuck that whatever, and then they would just like do something like really drastic and be triggering. And I think that's what happened, okay, with people who's like fighting with me. They don't think. They don't think. And I think that sometimes alcohol is going to give you liquid courage, or that marijuana is going to mess up your consciousness. And then you would just say, fuck that bitch, fuck you, or something like that. Well, I was like that too back then, when I was into that. Like I thought oh my god, I thought I'm a gladiator, okay. Like I would just be, at one point I'll be like so feeling like no one is going to like hurt me, because I'll be like a gladiator, okay, like something like that. And then but it's bad. So tribe, especially if you're someone who's not used to that, and then you're going to be like kind of like, weed is a downer, okay. So every one of you, if you're going to be judging me and you're going to be like mad at me for saying that, but you are not going to like, we cannot take the truth that weed is a downer. So if you're going to be addicted to that, well, I can't say, because some are really addicted to it. They cannot live without it every day. I also saw a model before. We would have, and she would run out of weed, and then she would be crawling in the floor, trying to pick up little pieces so she can just smoke and then drink some orange or Mountain Dew or soda. That's how bad it is, okay. Like I've seen people really get dependent on weed or other substance, but luckily in my part, I did not even got through like worse of that. Like it's the same as like when I live in Vegas. I have a lot of friends who were dealers. So would you think like they were dealing blackjack or roulette 24/7? I mean 12 hours, because that's their shift, or at least 8 hours. The moment they get their paycheck, or the moment they got off at work, they would go to another casino and play blackjack all night or all day. until they can go to work again. And then they would, sorry, I just ate, okay? They would like cash their paycheck in another casino and lose it there, okay? So that's the lifestyle in Las Vegas for all the dealers. Which, like I said, that's so messed up. Would you think like they deal 8 hours and then they complain about shoulder problem, back pain problem? It's the same like my ex-husband long time ago, always complaining about shoulder or back pain or something like that. And then he dealt roulette in Green Valley Ranch Casino in Las Vegas. And then he's toxic, okay, because he's addicted to sports gambling, the race sports gambling. And then also the poker machines, like him and his friends, okay, two of his friends are pit bosses. One is a pit boss in a casino in San Diego. His name was Greg. And then Brian, a pit boss in one of the casinos here too. I mean, they're good people. They're also very sports minded. They like to play baseball. And when they play baseball, I would still be their scorer. And I also met their girlfriends or their wives or something like that. But it's just sad. And we would go to vacation together. But it was so sad because I am with a toxic partner. Me and that toxic person always instigate fight. Like we, oh my God, like seriously, we don't have a honeymoon, okay? Because we went to Big Bear Mountain, but he's so addicted to gambling that we drove the same night to go home, to go back to Las Vegas, okay? So forget it. Like he just said that he saw some kind of creepy shadow in the cabin. So he just make excuses. And then we went to Utah. He did the same thing. He did the same thing. We drove the same night on a hail because he said he cannot stand being there. That's how addicted he is. And then when he lived with me in Philippines, I'm so sorry, this is TMI, because I told him that, you know, if you are suffering from like that, maybe you have to move away from Las Vegas. So our first meeting, he went to meet me in Philippines. So I said, I don't have any interest to go to America. I said, because my family is here in Philippines. So, but he said, okay. So I said, okay, so are you willing to like live here in Philippines or something like that? And he said, we'll see about that. That's what he said. So we spent like a month in Cebu City in Baja, like where there's beach and there's nothing there. There's nothing, like not even TV or nothing like that. But this man, I don't know. He's really addicted to his gambling because before he went to be with me in Philippines, he sold his house, but he put most of the money in a bet for like Duke Carolina, something like that. Why I found out about that? Because when that team lost, he broke the hotel. He broke like the apartment or the hotel where we were living. Like he broke the table, whatever. Like seriously, like he punched the walls or something like that. So I said, what is wrong with this? And I didn't understand long time ago. Like he put a lot of money on some kind of Duke or North Carolina college basketball team or a football. I'm not even sure, but it's Duke. I knew that. So, but they lost. So now he was so pissed. And then we were going into the mall, but if someone would look at me, he said, oh, do you know that guy? I've been really with messed up relationship, my soul child. Do you know that person? I said, no, I mean, seriously, how would I know that person? Why is he always looking at you? And I said, no, I don't even know that person's looking. We were in the mall. Anyone can be looking. You're in a nation country. Our culture is different here. So even if it's just a look or something, I don't know, maybe they're just wondering. Okay, so anyway, oh my God, he left me in the parking lot. So tried. He drove off with the car and left me in a parking lot in Cebu. And then Cebu is not my hometown. I'm from General Santos City, so I was left there by myself in the parking lot. He left me there for an hour. So what the fuck, my socha? But I was like thinking like, oh my God, what is going on with this man? But he had, and then there's more story to this. He never told me he has 3 kids from his ex-wife. I just knew that when I landed. First night that I landed, the moment I landed in Las Vegas, his best friend Al told me, okay, did Melody know about your 3 kids? I mean, I wouldn't judge him, okay? Like, seriously, but he just needs to be honest with me. But then, so we were sitting in there, and I'm kind of like, still, like, reeling from the flight. I was still woozy. And then Al was saying, Frank, so they planned about it, okay? That's their strategy, because I'm already in Vegas. If I'm going to flip out, and then they say, okay, what's the worst case scenario? I'll go back into the plane, okay, and go back to Philippines. So anyway, Al told me, I'll ask Frank, oh Frank, did Melody know about your 3 kids? And I said, what kids? I mean, I have been talking to this man for like 3 years, okay? Online anyway. And then I lived with him for a few months in Philippines. Why he can tell me that he has kids? So yeah, I love his kids though. Kelly, Christopher, and Kevin. I mean, seriously, they're really good kids. So I just don't understand though why he would be lying to me. But I mean, I didn't have any children with my ex-husband because he's vasectomized. I wanted to, but I don't think he want to like reverse his vasectomy. Like we were in where did we go? I think we went to Disneyland. And then I said, are you going to reverse your vasectomy or something like that? And he was just smiling at me because this man is already fucked up. Okay, he's already like so like addicted to gambling. He can even be thinking that's his priority. So, and he is verbally abusive, physically abusive or something like that. If that's a karmic lesson, well, that got me here, right? That got me here. So anyway, and I am thankful I never had a child with him because I never want to be connecting with a person so toxic like that, you know. So anyway, but he's vasectomized, so I feel like I was lucky too. So it's not like, and then here's another kicker, because I cannot stand sleeping with that person, okay? It's very toxic. And then so we sleep on different bedroom, my soul child. That's how insane it is. And then when we kind of separated, and I said, oh, I needed a room to stay. So you know, like because I was really like a newcomer in America, and where would I go? I didn't know anywhere to go. I don't have any friends. I don't know anyone. And then he would say, if you want to go, there's the door. Would you just like kick out someone in there? Because like I said, I wish I can, but I was stuck, okay? So that was so bad. So I was crying every night, and I'm kind of like whatever. So anyway, and there's a lot more to that story, because when I was with him, he's so jealous, and he would really hurt me physically, not just verbal. It's also physical. Like he would punch my leg, punch my arm, like pull my hair or something like that. Like he would just think like I'm a ragamuffin doll or something. And then suddenly he would just say, oh, I'm sorry, like nothing has happened. Like that's psychological abuse, okay? And I wasn't even triggering him. I didn't even know how to cuss. So that's the reason why I learned how to cuss, because of him, okay? So anyway, so I said I don't want to be with him anymore, but I said, can I stay in the other room for a while? Well, I'm trying to figure myself, because I don't know anyone. I don't know where to go. I mean, like I could go home, but I almost want, like I was already trying to say, I would go home, but he's so fucked up, and he would say, what are you going to go home in Philippines? Philippines is poor. Maybe you can stay here more in America and find a life for yourself. But how am I going to like find a life for myself when he just, like it's like so toxic? I can't even be thinking, okay? Once you get into like abuse and trauma, your mentality is going to be different, because someone just hurt you, and not, oh my god, that's insanity, my social. So I was like healing myself. Like I said, what is this? When you're like went through domestic violence, your your mentality is not going to be the same, because that time I should have went away from him. But like I said, I was trying to figure myself out. And check this out, he would bring home women, but I really do not care anyway. And then the rooms that we're staying in is right across each other, and I can hear them. And there are times when he said, don't go out in the room, because but I need to get out in the room because I need to go to the restroom or the bathroom. But he told me, don't go out in the room while I have someone, like a guest over. That's so fucked up, my Sochan. And then one day, there's this women who really get attached to him and do not want to get out of the house for the whole day. So I had to hide in my room, my soul tribe, to tell you honestly. But that woman also checked the mail. And then that time, my last name is still his last name, Jaeger. Okay, and I could not hold anymore, okay, hiding in my room. I had to shower, I had to whatever, but because I was so messed up, okay, that was like back when I was in my 20s. So, so child, seriously, that's insane, okay? That's the real story there. Talk about fucked up toxic relationship. Maybe my toxic relationship is not even half as toxic as yours, but toxic is toxic, okay? So this person is so chaos, okay? Like yeah, wow. I married him twice, soul tribe, don't even say. But I did not marry him for love, okay? It was out of necessity, because see, when I touched down here, he said, if you want to stay, we have to do this. And I say, we can even get along, how much more marry each other? But everyone was saying, oh, it didn't even go far, my soul child. I didn't even want to go into this same old story, but I think for some of you, you already know. I just run with the clothes in my back, and I'm an immigrant. So just complete the puzzle there, okay? So I don't want anything from him. I just want my life, okay? So anyway, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Sorry about the F-bomb, okay? But anyway, but he doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink, not that I'm aware of. But he does do gambling. And now I don't know where he is, but I am just so happy that I'm not with that toxic person anymore. So you be careful who you choose to be around with. I mean, at one point in our life, before my spiritual awakening, or even so, okay, you're going to meet toxic people, toxic relationships. which now I understand when I embraced my spiritual journey. That's the negative karmic lesson. So if I end up, let's say, after that toxic relationship, if I end up like, but I dated again. Okay, I met someone too. But anyway, they turned the same, obsessive, possessive. Okay, so, but I was already too messed up because that time I know I need healing. And then I met some beautiful man, but for some reason I do not see myself with them. That one CEO, his name was Roger. Okay, he's handsome, he's 6'3", he was a CEO, um, very generous, good guy. Okay, and he's from California, in Los Angeles, and then he always see me in Las Vegas, and he would bring his friends, and um, I really saw him like he possibly stalking me right now because he's still like emailing me, but I don't respond. But I'm going to tell you the truth because he's a good man. Okay, but I made that person cry because he thought that he could marry me. But I told him I cannot because I don't see myself with him. I mean, I'm too messed up, and I just have to be honest. Like, I mean, he's handsome and all, whatever, but and he has a big dick, okay? But the thing is, so child, I don't know what happened. I not turned on. I'm so sorry, okay? If Roger is watching right now, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Roger. You know, like Roger really cried because I tell him like I'd rather get fucked up than marry him, okay? Because I said that. I said that not to hurt him or anything, but I'm just really trying to say that I do not see myself to marry him. So anyway, because he said, do you want to move in California with me in the apartment, like blah blah blah, and I said, Roger, you know, like I don't I don't see myself like that when I'm kind of like super messed up right now. So anyway, long story short, my soul tribe, do not say that I didn't have any proposal or I'm here being desperate. No, it was just really the journey that I had to go into this process of purging and healing, and now this spiritual journey. So I'm not saying that I didn't have any fault on this, because obviously, yeah, but no, that's the thing. This is what I saw after, like, when I was trying to heal. I met all the good men. Okay, I met someone who owned a mansion, who is eligible Italian, who is very wealthy. Okay, and chasing me all over the place. Okay, and oh my God, so I let them drive to really where I am when I'm kind of like stuck somewhere or whatever. And then this man would just be running, whatever. And then I didn't have any problem with men, my soul tribe, seriously. And then look at the irony now. I didn't have a problem with men like that. And then now, fast forward, how did I manage to take myself off that dating market for 12 years? Oh, that man. Okay, the handsome Italian man. That's another story. Bernie. He owns like the biggest webmaster in the entertainment industry. You know, all the stars, the porn stars, whatever, webmasters, big websites. I don't know. Maybe Bernie could be. They all have online things, so they would know what's up now. But I'm not holding back my truth here, because this man could come in here and say bad shit about me or something like that. But this man doesn't have anything bad to say to me, because they know I've been honest. And then Bernie would know that I would just be contented, like, I saw him once in San Diego, because he moved to San Diego, but he had a house, a big mansion off a Spanish Trail in Las Vegas. It's a gated upscale community. You need to have an ID to live there. And then I have a toxic best friend before. Wow, my Socha, I don't even know how I have this. Even their girls, they're toxic, okay? They think like you live in a mansion, they want to be your friend. But if I live in the ghetto, they don't want to be my friend. What the fuck is that? So anyway, so I'm just kind of like question mark right now. But I really didn't care when I live in the mansion because, see, I'm in the healing mood. So Bernie also like really liked me very much, and then Bernie would be saying, I need love, Melody. I never fucked him, so tribe. I never, like, seriously, even Roger, okay, because I wasn't really like, I was in the industry when I was with Roger. So Roger knows that he has to be open mind when, but I wasn't really doing hardcore, maybe just a little bit, okay? But Roger is still crazy about me, even if I'm too messed up, okay? Even want to marry me, my soldier. That's how messed up it is. I just look at Roger like, are you smoking a lot of weed right now? Do you see who you're looking at? Like, it's so messed up, but he really fell for it, my Socha, seriously. But luckily, I'm not a user. So anyway, and then here comes Bernie too, another wealthy Italian. Okay, he said, oh, I want to buy you a boobs or a car or something. Like, he just wants me to, he wants to take me to the dealership like Mercedes that time. And I said, Bernie, I can even drive. Okay, I went to school or something, but I have sensitivity to lights. And I jump. I easily like jump. Okay, like I cannot drive a stick, or I cannot drive like something unless if, oh my god. So Bernie said, okay, well, just let me know anyway, whatever. But we never come to that. I'm not a user, my social, because like I said, I don't want, but other girls will jump for anything. But if other girls were in Bernie's, like, you know, when I was dating that man, they would do anything, so try to keep that man. But anyway, I keep Bernie on his toes because he'll be chasing me all over the place, my soul child. And then one day I cannot hold it anymore. I just took all my backs like a cat, okay? And then I disappeared from his life, okay? But anyway, Bernie, he's insane. I mean, he's not insane. He's a good guy. He's very quiet. He stays to himself. Very handsome man. And then there's this one woman who fell in love with him, who also said that she wants to be his personal chef and cook. And then that time, I told Bernie, I need a job. So Bernie said, okay, you can watch my cat and my dog. So he has a dog named Buster, and more dogs like Sweetie, and cats named Muffin, and a black cat who has like, oh my god, his black cat, Spooky, he's like a vampire. Okay, and then Bernie would be sleeping up on the masters, and then I would just hear Bernie, like he would just be screaming because he would be sleeping with a black cat, and then the cat would just bite him like a vampire at the middle of the night. And I said, what is this? Like, I can't even stand that Spooky. But Muffin is a cat, is a very old cat that I need to give medicine morning and nighttime. So anyway, and then there's Buster too. It's like a white and brown pit bull. So I said, well, I told Bernie, I need a job, so I'm going to clean your house and I'm going to watch for the animals. And then I stayed on the downstairs room. So anyway, Bernie was interested in dating me or anything, but I said no. Okay, but I mean, so I mean, I did stuff, but not too much all the way, okay? Because I was experimenting, okay? I gotta be honest with every one of you. And then even in the industry, Bernie is open mind, okay? Because he fuck a lot of porn stars, okay? He has a lot of, he knows women, okay? He knows a lot of models. So anyway, but the worst was this lady, okay, who really got attached to him. And then I was there. I was there on the other room because my room is right next to Bernie's office. So when one day while um they were talking, because the woman knows that I am there, and then she possibly did not like that I was there. But Bernie said she's watching the animals, she's watching. I feel like I'm someone who doesn't belong anywhere. I'm always like a cat, like a stray cat, like I just want to be quiet, but it feels like I don't belong anywhere. And then I don't see myself with this man either. So now the lady was saying, why is she here? What is she doing here? Well, Bernie was saying, well, she needed a job and she's watching the animals and she cleans the house. Oh, really? So the woman was saying like, so um so how do you see us? That's what the woman was asking Bernie. And then I heard Bernie says, we're just friends, baby. Oh my God, that's the last thing you want to hear. Like a man would be saying and telling you. That's the most hurtful ever. So she went around and stole $2,000 on his card or something. Never really, or and then Bernie would say, she stole my money. Maybe because she's so upset. Long story short, Bernie is also like, I think I broke his heart too. When I went to San Diego, because I said, Bernie, I want to have a website, okay? Like a personal website that it was just me, like maybe sexy or possibly like, something like that, because back then I was modeling. But Bernie said, oh, how far do you want to go? I said, you already know. Like I said, it's just going to be me, like solo or something, like even if like boudoir or semi-nude or nude or something, I don't care. So, but Bernie was saying, well, you have to be willing. If you want to be in the industry, you have to be willing to go more than that. And I said, maybe I'll just do like a little fetish or something like that. And then Bernie is saying, oh, you gotta be really hot to be really doing that. I mean, what's the meaning of hot? Like really have big boobs or big butt or something like that. And before I didn't even know that I will have that. So anyway, so Chai, long story short, I went to San Diego and had a photo shoot there with a professional photography for a couple who hired me there too. So me and Bernie drove me in there in the studio, and the lady is a professional makeup artist and the man is a professional photographer. They're really wonderful couple in San Diego, because I was saying like, okay, I want to collaborate because I am planning. I'm so messed up before, okay? I tell you that. That's why I need to do a lot of purging, a lot of healing. And I think 12 years was a long time to be healing, okay? But it was just like a sexy photo shoot, okay? And then that time, I don't know, like that time, I think the theme was kind of like a tease, like Christian Grey, 50 Shades of Grey kind of tease or something. So anyway, well, that was the theme. When you are going to do photo shoots, sometimes if you want to be like a broken doll or a pin-up or what kind of theme, you go through that theme, okay? Whether it's a professional or semi-professional photo shoot. I was a professional pin-up model. I was. And I was getting known in the industry because big shots would know me, because Bernie would take me to the party. And then women would be emailing me and then calling me shit because they were saying, why this, why that? They're all jealous, very jealous, okay? But in my case, who are they jealous about? When I wasn't even on that mindset of like, yeah, whose man are they going to be jealous about? Like, I can even feel I'm too messed up because I need healing. I'm hurting. So Well, that time I should have done like self therapy, but I didn't know. I had to survive my soul tribe. So, but this man just fall in love with my, I don't know what, I'm like the ice queen that time. Or maybe I wasn't really the ice queen because I'm fun. Maybe I was fun to be with, or maybe I was just really simple. Okay, because Bernie would say that he haven't met a woman that would just like watch animation. Okay, like I just really like to watch like animated movies, like, and then I would just be quiet, and then I don't even know what they see in my soul charm, but deep inside I know I'm too fucked up. So anyway, but now in this spiritual awakening, why are we in this position right now? Like, why is it so hard when I didn't even have a hard time with everyone? Oh, I know, because I'm not in the dating scene. That's the that's the answer to that, because I'm not in the dating scene for 12 years. Okay, but if I was, and then look at my track records now with possessive, obsessive, and all this chaos. So maybe it's a good thing that I had to really purge out. Bernie didn't even, I knew Bernie for a long time, never even saw my, like he would see my pussy, okay, when I am going to be like doing solo or sexy work or something, but he never touch it, okay, and because he's a respectful man, okay, talk about a very wealthy, respectful, eligible bachelor, my soul tribe. And for some, he could be really hard, okay, but for some reason, this man really just melted, okay, like really have a soft spot, and I'm thankful for that. So, but the thing is, yeah, Bernie didn't even got the chance to be like sleeping with me, nothing, okay, not even Roger and Bernie never, never experience that I will be sleeping right next to them in their bed. Never. Even if well, that's the truth, okay? Because this man would be stalking me right now, and they would. So, tribe, we are here in a platform, okay? Do you think I would just be bringing up this man if I know that I am lying to you? I never slept with them, okay? Not 24/7, whatever. No, okay? So even if me and Roger would hang out, he would drive me back to my apartment, okay? Or Bernie, even if I live in his house, he never had the luxury to sleep in my bed. He tried to. He tried to, Socha, but I would escape. So, and then Bernie would be calling me at midnight and say, Melody, where are you? There's shits on the stairs on this Saturday night. Okay, and I said, Bernie, it's Saturday night. I'm with my friends. Who you're with? Who you're with? Oh my God, there goes again, Socha. But anyway, see, I was saying like I didn't even have a hard time with all this man. And then now here we are, true love, happily ever after. Seriously, but you know, the difference is maybe I'm really blessed too that this man like really love me, because if they are toxic and abusive like the one I was married to, and I was honest with them anyway, you know, so well, so I talk about breaking men's hearts, okay, when I didn't even want to. I'm not breaking their heart because I was toxic. I was simply be like, I was good company, okay? I didn't even thought that they would want to be with me and really put a ring on me or something, or like tie me up or whatever, because I wasn't even there, okay? I wasn't even on that mode, like I want to be like, be with someone in the past. But they tried. But you know, I said, I cannot think. I don't want to be a user, and you know, if I'm not going to be seeing myself with anything right now, then I don't want to like just settle because I already have that bad experience. And then they will be saying like, well, that's your past. You know, that's a different story because these men don't even have vices. They just really work hard. Okay? And then they're super handsome, my soul tribe. Like, you won't even believe. But anyway, but the thing is, they all check my box. Okay? Once upon a time, you have all this ideal, like he must be like this tall, dark, handsome, whatever, generous, has money, and has like this or whatever, drive a very nice car or something, have a mansion. I check all that box, but why not here? So that's when I know maybe I'm too fucked up, okay, to even be like not feeling, but maybe I said I could settle again, but no, so child, I did not go that far. But anyway, long story short, I moved out of Las Vegas and I am here now. So, where to go? My soul tribe. Because now we are here in this journey, 5 years in the running, and then we don't know where we're going to be, okay? And then we were trying to like go on and on and on and then be solving a puzzle. So, you all toxic women, maybe if you saw that I'm a threat, well, I don't know. I didn't see myself like that. But if you think I am, then make way for the troublemaker. The feisty kitty is in the house. So, the feisty cat is in the house. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, so anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me share my story. It's not like I'm lighting my fuse or anything, because see, these are all true story, really true. And this man possibly still stalking me right now and say, oh my god, now she's celibate. She's celibate for 12 years and then now she turned spiritual, but I look younger every day. So that's the best gift that this spiritual journey ever gave me, because I look half of my age now. Because I guess that's part of the spiritual awakening, your cells and everything. I don't know. I don't have any evidence, or maybe evidence right now, because I feel like I know my body, I know how I look. I don't have any scientific evidence or whatever, like I cannot give you my genes or something like that and then analyze it, what's the XXX and the YYY in there or something like that, or whatever, how many the chromosomes, something, and then talk about like this mind power ability. What are you going to analyze with that? All I can tell you right now is my spirituality. Maybe it's a consolation because I was frozen for 12 years in this celibacy journey. Okay, at least if there's consolation that I would look half of my age and then have like all my cells going to be aging backwards, well, that's good. Okay, because that's a blessing. So anyway, and then before I would be crying to my friends because I said, why would they be like ID me or something? And then my friends were saying, well, you be thankful, okay, that you look young. I never understood that before. But I think all of you too, awakened souls, divine feminine, divine masculine, you'll see that once you're going to be spiritually, once you're going to be called to embrace this spiritual awakening, not just because you're just going to say that you are spiritually awakened, universe has really put you into this path, then you'll understand what I'm saying. Others going to be saying, why this twin flame journey or the spiritually awakened souls, or they always look younger than their age, or even if you are a starseed or earth angel, you will always look much more younger than your age. And I don't know how to explain that, but maybe in my part, because once you're spiritually awakened, no matter through the pain, I feel like because you are enlightened, you have the divine energy, universe energy flowing through your Holy Spirit or something like that. So imagine that when we're saying divine energy, and I'm also super religious. So Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, and I cannot go my day without saying a prayer. So try seriously, that's like my salvation or something. I'm not extreme, okay? Like, you know, like really going to be quoting the Bible 24/7. No, I'm not like that. Seriously, I'm just really like, when I want to say my prayer, it's just a quiet prayer. Like no one has to hear. It's just in my heart or whatever. It's just the thought, it's this intention. I don't have to be hardcore and then, oh my god, like this, like that. But I go to church, okay? I'm a church girl on Sundays now. I used to be a church girl on Saturday nights back when I was going in St. Monica Church NYC in Upper East Side. But when I moved to Queens, I go there now at St. Sebastian Church, which is not bad, okay? The priest was saying that later on, maybe by January, there used to be 8 o'clock mass and 9 a.m. mass, but I always try to go the 9 a.m. But then now they were saying they have a shortage of priests, so now they will blend the 8 and the 9 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. mass, which I don't mind really. I always go in that church every Sunday at 8:30 a.m. because I can just walk there, over there at St. Sebastian Church, Woodside, Queens. So anyway, so I don't really have anything to hide. So whatever's the TMI in here, I hope we have all good intentions for each other. I am not going to be flirting if you're not my soulmate. I already have a track record with, like, you know, but I am very thankful that for whoever I have been friends with, whoever have really liked me, and to all the men who loved me before, because Kitty Kat is too messed up. But anyway, but I think I want to come out of the 12-year lockdown, my soul tribe. I think I've had enough. 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 5 years, 6, 7, 8. But you're talking about 11, and then now incoming 12. I want to get out of this mess, okay? That's even like, that's not even the dry spell, that's already like trapped in there, okay? But I'm not saying that I regret this spiritual journey, because this spiritual awakening, this gift, it might be here forever, okay? I might be here with you forever, but I just don't want to get stuck in here on a 12-year lockdown and going to be like squeezing my mind here, like trying to understand. That's not what I want. So I want out. I do not want to be in a 12-year trap, lockdown, okay? So dear soulmate, where are you? Come save me, okay? Because I do not know what to do here. But anyway, maybe that's what the situation is. Maybe after like all this toxicity, I was really programmed now for all this negative karmic pattern to release it. And then at the later part, I live in Las Vegas for 12 years, guys. I was in the West Coast. I was a West Coast girl, okay? And then yeah, and then I was called to move to New York City, which I am 9 years now in NYC. But the first few years I was here in NYC, I founded a cleaning company, which is not running now because I don't have energy for that. 3 hours, 5 hours to be like doing manual labor. That's insanity. You can only go to the gym for 1 hour. You get tired. And I'll be like a robot, okay? I'll be like a machine, like a cleaning machine for 5 straight hours. That's insanity, okay? Because I really wanted to purge out, and I was so messed up, and I really like want to have a decent kind of living. So I exchanged all my 6-inch heels, my lingerie. I sold everything. I gave everything and just flew to New York City with two 50-pound luggage, and then the other luggage is a Christmas tree. So that's why I said, because I cannot show the Christmas tree. So this is so tribe. If you're going to bring your whole life with you in a two luggage, 50-pound luggage, so you can fly cross country, what you're going to bring? I brought a Christmas tree. Okay, I cannot throw away the Christmas tree and then all this like hanging whatever. I put it all in the luggage. I even told my friends in Las Vegas, don't worry about my shoes. Maybe if they can just send me my shoes or something, but I cannot let go of the Christmas tree. That was insanity. So I was laughing at that experience long time ago. That's really madness. Okay, if you're going to move cross country to a place you've never been, because I moved to New York City, I've never even visited New York City. I just book a ticket and I said I am going. So anyway, see, that's like a leap of faith. Okay, call me crazy anyway, but I am here now, right? So anyway, what a journey is, so but I want out. I do not want to be here like spending 5 more years into this journey and trying to be thinking, what is this puzzle? And I don't want to be spending my time like, oh, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and then with Thibaut, I'll be saying, no, he's not the one. And then with Pera, no, he's not the one. And then what now? I don't want that, okay? I don't want that. Don't even be saying I was sour graping or just being bitter. I wasn't bitter. I just want answers, but I want out. So dear soulmate, if you can hear me, I want out. You have to save me because I do not want a 12-year lockdown. You have to come and save me, okay? So, see, I tell you, you cannot be leaving me in here. So, thank you very much, okay? So whoever you, my soulmate, you know who you are. Or if you do not know who you are, well, you better know you're my soulmate. Okay, so anyway, I love you guys. I am going now. Hi. Sorry guys, I don't speak Spanish. I mean, I'm part Spanish, but I don't really speak. I do these vlogs to share my experience. It's kind of like a self-help for me as well, even if you're not going to watch this. But I am here putting myself like a spiritually awakened souls. We were called to do vlogging, journaling, documenting. So my live streams is like a my personal journaling, like modern day diary. I know it's so TMI, okay? I could have wrote in my diary or like write my own book or something, but I feel like maybe some of you who really went through a lot would find my channel interesting. Maybe not a lot of you would understand it right now, but maybe later, if someone is going to evolve with highly intuition, like in an organic way, because that's how I evolve into this journey. That's how I awaken into this soulmate journey. Organic, okay? No tweaking, no nothing. I have evolved. I have grown into my spirituality and the transformation, the spiritual evolution in an organic way. So when I say organic, like it wasn't forced. I grew into it, and then I was programmed that to believe in true love, happily ever after, and soulmates, and life purpose. And so now where do I go from here? I don't think like, I'll just be here like trapped, vlogging and documenting and being frustrated all my life here. Like, if I was in the dating scene, I don't think I have problem with man. But I just don't want any man. I want my soulmate. That's the problem here, Houston. So anyway, if I want man, I could have settled with the Bernies and that Rogers, okay? But I did not. They can't even sleep with me, okay? They tried to, but they didn't even got that first base, even if I've known them for a long time. But because I didn't feel the connection, that's the thing, okay? That's the thing. So tribe, I did not. But luckily, they were really nice to me, and they're very kind to me, to the point like, I don't know, but I'm being honest now, okay? And then maybe they were bitter before. I'm sure they get pissed off, but it's rather you're going to get stuck with someone who wants to use you, or someone who's going to be honest. Because if they wanna like be with someone, they need to be happy with that person too. They cannot just be like, I don't know what's their mentality, because I even was honest with them that I wasn't in the position to be feeling when I need to heal. But they didn't even care about that. So if I settled, well, I don't know, I'll be stuck, or I don't know. I was thinking maybe it's going to be smoother if I don't have any feeling and I would just be settled. But I was already there. Like I said, ugly gets uglier. And then if you do not like or get attracted or love that person, how are you going to be sleeping with that person 24/7? I don't know how you're going to be. Well, right now I'm with my bear. Look, I put a blanket with my bear. That's how I love my bear very much. So anyway, long story short, this man will always find a way what happened to me, so tribe. But they know that I am here. And they would be talking, okay, like, yeah, blah, blah. But they never, like, tell me, like, I'm like this, like that, or gossip, whatever. Well, I was so honest anyway that I was messed up. A beautiful, hot mess. So now, universe. But like I said, I'll be thankful, universe, if I'll be like aging backwards. Because they're going to be wrinkling and whatever, and I'll be like still fabulous. Okay, but anyway, so tribe, spiritual awakening or meditation really does make you look younger. Or because I do not smoke, I do not drink, I'm not a pill popper, I pray. Meditation I could use more. I live a contemplative lifestyle. Not like I'm kind of like a monk or something, but I tend to be introverted. So I don't like gossips. I don't watch TV. I stream Netflix. Now I scroll on X. Now my addiction is to be vlogging, documenting, and journaling here on YouTube and channeling your energies. I like a little bit of style and fashion. I go to church. And what else? I like vegetables, a little meat here and there. I like cooking. So anyway, am I that complicated? I don't think so. So anyway, if you think, and I'm obsessed with being blonde. Okay, so my hair, I got pissed off. I was pissed off just a few months ago, right around my birthday on April. I had my hair black, but now Barbie Kitty Kat is back in business. Okay, so anyway, yeah, 2 New Years, my hair was platinum. Okay, but I don't know what my obsession with being blonde. So soulmate, do you have obsession with blonde hair? Because maybe that's the reason why that was programmed into you, because you have to find me. Now, where are you, my soulmate? Because can you put the puzzle? If I am here, have my own puzzle. Where's your puzzle? Maybe you can put your puzzle too, and I am going to fit that puzzle. Okay, so anyway, thank you very much, and I'm sorry guys, this is going to be like something you may not understand, but have a good night. This is Friday night. We should have been going out. You should have a little drink, a little wine or something. But my girlfriend, my very close friend for 20 years in Las Vegas, she was the only last girlfriend that I want to be going out with, because I don't trust women, okay? Or at least now I'm here in this spiritual journey, and there's a lot of beautiful women here. So tribe, thank you so much for your trust in me. Okay, this is the reason why I try to be transparent and say what I have to say. I'm so fearless right now, to the point of being tactless. Okay, whether you're going to love me, hate me, whatever, but I don't have anything to hide. I'd rather be honest and you hate me than, like, just trying to say what you need to hear. I'm not like that. And that's the reason I'm trying to tell you, all these men who fell in love with me, because I was honest with them. I didn't even have to try very hard, okay? Because they're the ones who really would drive all over the place. And so tribe, they're like heroes, okay? And I wish they were my soulmate, but I did not feel that connection. Because now I understand, because I have to go through purging. I have to go through this journey. Had I known this kind of man in my life now, I would truly appreciate it, because now I see. But the thing is, universe is going to put me in the soulmate journey. Well, that's the reason why that I had to go through the transformation, the evolution, the healing. Maybe I really had to go through this celibacy, or purging, or cleansing out mind, soul, body, and spirit, and go back to my faith, because I have to be here for you. But so tribe, I do not want to be here in a lockdown and trap mode. I will be here for you forever if you want to, okay? Or as long as I'm going to be breathing, if you want my help, if you want my, like, my insight or something like that, I will be here, okay? Like, going to, like, be your spiritual helper, your spiritual guide. But for goodness sake, so tribe, I do not want to be here sad and depressed. Look at what am I doing here. I am doing so much, and I'm trying to share my experience, and I'm doing so much, sharing my energy and life force, when I am even hurting and in pain. So how much more can I do, so tribe, if I am able in high vibrational and happy? So see, I could share more energy, more creativity, and more high vibration and healing to every one of you. I'm trying to heal myself and you right now, even though when I'm like in pieces, okay, like in shattered pieces, like I do, and broken wings, okay? How much more if I am happy and high vibrational and not struggling? Imagine that difference, my soul tribe. Imagine that frequency and vibration and energy I could give into this collective. So see, I tell you, instead of functioning in here like, oh my God, I'm going to be crying myself again, and then tomorrow I wake up, it's the same old black and white and gray, okay? So anyway, I thought our collective just really needed the chance to, like, get out of this dark mode, okay? So anyway, yeah, not every one of you going to understand what am I talking right now. But if you're going to go through your own journey, and then you'll remember what I'm saying right now, okay? It's a struggle, but as long as we're going to get to the destination, like, going to get the chance to be high vibrational, to be happy, and not going to be like feeling stuck and powerless and helpless. So tribe, we are trying so hard right now. Others won't even give you time, effort, energy, okay, when we're all broken together, because why am I going to give my energy if I could use the energy to heal myself right now? So that's the point here. But what if I'm really happy and I'm not that kind of person who's going to just leave you high and dry? Okay, if I am able, so well, I don't know what, let's see what's that day going to be, because now I don't even know where I can fit that 24 cats. My Socha, I'm already planning what the name of that 24 cats. Okay, cat, dog, fish, squirrel. Okay, so anyway, until then, we are all here together, Socha. So, I just really want to have some healing and some kind of high vibration and high energy, because that would be so nice to feel that, instead of like being here like broken wings, shattered, and like, I don't know, my sunshine. Okay, I am going now. I don't want, well, happy Friday night. Instead of like going to the lounge and having a red wine or so, we are here like, I'm kind of like talking my my life into your eardrums. Okay, so I love you guys. Chicken butt. That's okay, guys. I don't even have time to be angry right now. You're not going to be triggering me because we're all sad and miserable here. Why you even be here anyway? Because see, I'm talking myself in here to sanity. It's kind of like Vincent van Gogh. Okay, starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Vincent van Gogh also has mental anxiety, mostly creative souls. You won't even understand them because there's like beasts and demons they really have to fight. So I am here because I'm doing the same thing. I'm functioning on low reserves. I'm functioning on, like, I'm walking on a thin line right now, and broken, okay? Broken wings, shattered, broken heartache, broken heart. So why do you even have the means, okay, to bring my frequency and going to be putting a lot more insanity here? Come on now, my soul tribe. Don't you think misery loves company? But I don't want to be your misery. I'm trying to get out of this misery. Okay? So you have a wonderful night. You enjoy your Friday night, and everything's going to be okay. So you might be there also feeling sad. You're not going to make me like angry. Okay? So you have a wonderful night. Bye.